Dear students, welcome to another video. In this video we are going to talk about numericals of time and distance. Here first question is: a train takes 18 seconds to pass completely through a station of 162 meter length and 15 seconds to cross another station of 120 meter length, and find the length of the train. So here two situations are given. First station is 160 meter length and second station is 120 meter length, and the train's length is not given. So suppose we can take first condition. It takes 18 seconds to travel 162 meter and to cross 162 meter long station. Then it takes 15 seconds to cross 120 meter long station. So if we compare, then it takes 3 seconds more to travel a distance of 42 meter long in the first case. So we can calculate the distance traveled here in 1 second. So it is divided by 3, so 42 divided by 3 is equal to 14 meter. So in 1 second the train can travel 14 meter distance. So now in the first case it is given that it takes 18 seconds. So if we calculate in 18 seconds, it can travel 18 into 14 is equal to 252 meter length. So since the station was 162 meter long, so the train distance can be calculated here by subtracting 162 from 252. So it is equal to nothing but 90. So the length of the train will be 90 meter here. So length of the train plus length of the first station equal to 252 meter. And the second question, it is given that two trains A and B traveling in opposite directions cross each other in 6 seconds. The speed of train A is 126 km per hour, while that is of B is 90 km per hour. If the length of train A is 160 meter, then what is the length of train B? Now the two trains are traveling opposite to each other, so their overall speed will be the summation of the speed of the two trains. And since time taken is 6 seconds, so it can be calculated as the distance traveled by the two trains and divided by speed, summation of speeds of the two trains. So distance L1 and plus L2, and L1 is given as 160 meter here, L2 is not known, and S1 is given as 126 km per hour, S2 is given as 90 km per hour. So if we put the values here, 6 seconds equal to L1 is equal to 160 meter in the numerator, plus L2 is unknown in the denominator. S1 is 126, S2 is 90. So unit is given as kilometer per hour, so we can convert it to meter per second, as 1 kilometer is equal to 5 by 18 meter per second. Now if we solve this, 6 by cross multiplication, 6 into 5 by 18 then into 216 equal to 160 plus L2. So now we can get the value of L2 from here. L2 is equal to, if we take 160 in the right side, then minus 160 plus, if we solve the left hand side here, if we can cross cancel out 6 in 18, we will get 3 in the numerator, and then divide 216 by 3, we will get 72. So 72 into 5 is equal to 360. So we can write here minus 160 plus 360. So the result is 200. So the L2 is equal to 200 meter. That is the length of train B is 200 meter. And next third question, given as A is twice fast as B and B is thrice as fast as C. The journey covered by C in 42 minutes will be covered by in A in how much time? So let us first consider the speed here. We can consider the speed of C first, equal to x meter per second. So now if we see that the speed of B is thrice of C, that is the speed of B equal to 3 into x meter per second. Similarly, the speed of A will be twice of B, that is 2 of B means 3x, 2 into 3x. so it equal to 6x meter per second. Now it is asked that if the distance covered by C in 42 minutes, then how much time taken by A for that covering this distance. So now we can find the ratio of A and C. Then A is equal to 6 times of C. That is, if a distance is covered by A in x t time, then C will take 6 into t time. So that means here given that C is taking 42 minutes, so A will take 42 by 6 minutes. That is nothing but 42 by 6 equal to 7 minutes. So option A is the correct answer. Okay. So now we move to fourth question. The ratio of speeds of 3 cars is 2:3:4. What is the ratio of time taken by them for covering the same distance? So when it is mentioning the distance is same, so we have to compare the time, and the varying thing is time and speed here. So from formula speed equal to distance by time, we get the relation time is inversely proportional to your speed, assuming the distance is constant here. Now the ratio of time taken by the 3 car will be equal to since it is inversely proportional, so we can get inverse values of the speeds like 1 by 2 is to 1 by 3 is to 1 by 4. Now to make it a general value, we need to multiply all the ratios fractions with their LCM, that is 12. So we will get first value is as 6, second value is 4, and third value is 3. So the ratio is 6:4:3. Next last question is that a car covers a train distance a car covers a certain distance in 8 hours. If the speed is increased by 4 km per hour, the distance could be covered within 7.5 hours. What is the distance then? It is said that the first speed is suppose the distance is x kilometer, then first speed will be x by 8 in kilometer per hour. Next, the second speed, when the time is reduced to 7.5 hour, it will be x by 7.5. Now since the speed is increased by 4 in the second case, so s2 minus s1 is equal to 4. So s2 is equal to x by 7.5, s1 is equal to x by 8 is equal to 4. So if we write 7.5 is equal to 15 by 2, then we can take LCM as 120 in the denominator, and we will get 16x minus 15x in the numerator. So 16x minus 15x in the numerator by divided by 120. So x is equal to 120 to 4 is equal to 480 kilometer.